What's poppin', pimps? Today is October 29th. We are 2 days away from seeing if I make the 20-pound goal for the month. And when I woke up today, we weighed in at 275.2. That is 1.6 down, which was a bit more than I was expecting, which is kind of nice. And when I was measuring it, it graced 275 flat for a little bit and then bumped up to 272. So I wanted to make sure because that scale sometimes gets a little wonky with the numbers. Checked it again, it said 274 too. And I said, yeah, that's probably not right. So we reweighed and we landed on 275 too. So that's where we are sticking. Today, a bit of out of order compared to the other weeks, and hopefully this is an outlier. But we did leg day, like I said I was going to yesterday. That's due to some stuff with my mother and the fact that she wants to go to the gym too and yada yada. But we did leg day today. And we were at 49 minutes, 49 seconds, 510 calories. And we graced the anaerobic heart rate zone for just a little bit there. Now let's actually check out the exercises that we did. Vertical squat. I said it would be very hard for me last week to hit the 10 reps, but I wanted to try it. I hit it, and now we're going to bump it up to 45 pounds next week. Isolat kneel curl. We did our 10 reps on 20 pounds, and I want to bring it up to 25 pounds, which would be the maximum on that machine. After that, I think we're just going to try to crank out big numbers on there. I don't really know what to do after I max out the machine. But we're not going to stop using it or anything. I think that'd be a little bit silly. Leg extension. I actually didn't do this till last because I kind of forgot about it. I don't know how. I think I just skipped it over in my notes, so we'll get to that in a second. Angled leg press. The second I walked over to it, somebody else sat down in that seat, so I skipped over it. Glute drive. There was a rotation of 3 people hanging around it for the majority of the workout. And so I skipped that and did our cable crossover. I did 30 pounds, which was terrible on the left side for some reason, but we did manage to get it done, so we're going to stick at 30 pounds for now. After the cable crossover, I did manage to get into the angled leg press. That's the sitting down squat one, and we brought that up to 55 pounds. That is the new current max. After that, we did finally get on our glute drive, where we also wanted to bring it up to 55 pounds. And I did 55 pounds, and I want to try for 10 reps next week. So hopefully soon we can see another green on here. And then finally I did the leg extension. Previously I noticed that the seat could be wildly uncomfortable, and I saw the guy using it before me adjust the seat. I don't know how the fuck he did it. I'm interested to see how he did it, but I didn't ask him because I was miserable, soaking wet in sweat, and I just wanted to leave. And that was the last machine I needed to use. So I brought it up to 55 pounds. Maybe at some point... Oh, I guess we could write... whoopsie. Card max. There we are. Didn't write that in. But we got a lot of green this time around. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 greens on here today. That is what we like to see. That's pretty good. That's a bit more than I was expecting, to be honest. But we like to see it. So let's take a look at the other stuff for today. 13,000 steps, 194 active minutes, 1,451 calories. Let's see what Samson complains about. I'm not on pace to meet my goals. Actually, I think I might make it to pound 0.2. So if I lose 0.6 pounds both days, then I think we'll make it, and I think something tells me, a little birdie tells me that we're going to lose a bit more than a 0.6 pounds. Because today for dinner, what I have prepared is a meal prep burrito. I've still got 2 more after this, and then I'd have to make more. At that point, we've still got our chicken breast. A lot of those are in the freezer. I believe after today, I think today when I eat the breakfast burrito, I'm going to move 2 more of the chicken breast into the fridge and let those guys thaw out. And I will have probably the honey buffalo chicken sandwiches tomorrow. That might be what's happening. I don't quite know yet. Let's see. 671 calories. I may as well get in a little bit of protein on here. Let's do 2 scoops of protein. And then let's do milk. Let's see what that puts us at. I don't really want to go over 1,000 calories because we are trying to make sure we lose that weight. Okay, so let's bump it down. 2 servings of milk. Okay, let's do 1 serving of milk and 1 scoop of protein. 871. So that's what we'll do. 871 calories. I don't plan, of course, on doing this much of a calorie deficit for very long. I just want to make sure I hit that 20 pounds at the end of the month, and then we'll kind of adjust from there on. But for right now, 871 calories, that'll do us for today. Let's see, anything else I really want to go over? 2 hours 53 minutes on workouts this week. We are only on Tuesday, which is pretty fucking nice. And I think that will do it for us today. Tomorrow is going to be cardio, a bit out of order like I already said. Next week we should be back on a regularly scheduled program. And so we'll do Wednesday will be cardio, Thursday will be cardio, and then Friday will be arms, back, and chest. But I think that is all I have for you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.